Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. And when we last left off, I can't even remember. So today we're going to do the same thing, do some fishing, do some Planteras, do some other stuff. I haven't checked recently. Don't see a Blinkeroo. I do not see a Plantera there. Which sucks, but I know we have a bunch over here because I checked already on that. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. Fishing man Ivan the angler, please. Hello. Infected scabbard fish. I don't know if we've caught that one before. We have indeed. Our very last one, so hello, sir. Well, that was fun. Thanks. Thank you for not extending the length of the video by making me go and fish. Right, let's go and... You know what? Let's have one of these. Because you know what that does for us? Gives us a chance to have a little chat. Yeah, I've turned the staircase off. So what do I want to chat about? Nothing in particular, really. Nothing like on my head. Off the top of my head. You can tell I'm sounding a little bit better today. My throat definitely feels better, but I can sense it wanting to fade away. My voice wanting to fade away at certain times, but there's not much I can do about that. When you're in an industry that relies on your voice, such as being a commentator on YouTube, it's commentator, not a commenter. If I was a commenter on YouTube, I'll be leaving comments. I'm a commentator and commentating on the videos. Anyway, yeah, that's it's one of those things that can erode the old voice box. But you know, it's part and parcel. I've got to get used to it. Some of you were leaving me tips on things to relieve throat pain, because I'd mentioned I drank honey in hot water and I didn't like it. Lemon and honey in hot water is apparently good, but I don't think I would like it. Now, again, I go back to my analogy of drinking hot chocolate for a sock. It's not so much the taste of the honey that bothers me; it's the aftertaste. So even if I added lemon to it, I would still have the horrible honey, musky aftertaste. Mint as well to throw in it. I can see that as being good. Mint is one of those things that's good for your voice. That's actually reminding me, I did some shopping yesterday and I forgot to get some soothers. I think I mentioned this before, but I think it's a brand name, and I don't know what the brand would be in other countries. But it's like little sweets, little lozenges with throat soothing liquid in the middle of it. I find them to be quite good. I forgot to buy those. Usually I have a little stock of them. Oh, I saw chunks just come rolling in from the lower right then. That's pretty cool. So this pirate invasion should be over very shortly. We'll check if we get the coin gun, which is a 1 in 8,000 chance. But again, it's not that big of a deal considering how many we fight. Also, remember last time when we got the pirate staff? Oh boy, the pirate staff. I looked at what the drop rate is on that, and it is 10 times rarer than the axe. We just got it up your luck. I thought I already had it. I wasn't even looking for it. Potentially I could have sold that to Walter without even realising. That's 10 times rarer than the axe, and we got it on what, like our 4th summoning of this thing? I'm just... Plantera is blowing my mind with how little she cares for me with those drops. I want this wave to be over and done with, please. Thank you. Right, that should be the last few of them, so I can turn the traps off. There is a pirate captain trapped down in there, look. He'll die, eventually. He shall die. Money for me. Furniture plus more money for me. There's a slime up there. Golden furniture. I like it. Ooh, I don't think I've had that one before. Golden candle. Yeah, I do not think I've had a golden candle before. Guess we'll find out. Right, give me that couch. That sofa. Now, time to check. Did we get anything? We've got a sailor shirt. So the answer is basically no. We got nothing that we wanted. But while I'm putting this stuff away. Yeah, I've never had the golden candle before. So I need to put that somewhere. I don't have anywhere to put it. You know what? Clay pots. They vanished. Where did they go? They didn't go in my trash. I have no idea where those clay pots went. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not going to do another one of those pirate invasions now. We'll do it later. Let's go fight the axe. Let's go fight Plantera, which is something we absolutely can do. I know there is one near our entrance. Our jungle entrance. I saw it on the map. There it is. Pop that. We can do this. So I left my console running, not for a great deal of time. I think I left it running for maybe half an hour-ish. Which is why we don't have a great deal of Plantera bulbs. And why we don't have probably any orange bloodroot. Similarly, I haven't been farming for any pirate maps, so we still have the same old few we had before. Not a big deal, not a problem. Once we want to start farming for pirate maps, we can go and do that. We may already have enough maps. Always got to think positive. But it's hard to stay positive when you get this level of crap. Go away, Spore. You are a terrible game and you're a terrible enemy. Sorry, we rescued our snail buddy. Right, I believe I saw another one over here somewhere. On the map. I may be wrong. I wasn't wrong. I was not wrong in the slightest. We don't have to rejig our accessories because I didn't change my wings back on. That's fine by me. Right. Fingers crossed. How many Planteras are we going to fight in today's video? I don't know. Am I going to make this another long video? I think I'm going to keep this one short. Well, maybe we hit like 20 minutes. I don't know. But it's not going to be like another hour-long video. Simply because I don't think my voice can keep up with that. Is that all we got? That was terrible. That were terrible. We have some in our arena, and we have some around our arena. Do we have any around up here? The answer is no, so we go home. And once again, we can shorten the total length it will take us of travel by doing this. So there's one just up here. I forgot what hard it is to move in these rocket boots. You can't just like hold it down like you can with wings. You have to actually like almost double jump. I prefer if you... Yeah, get up here. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Let's just do this. Plantera, like, stay in the middle somewhere. That'll be much easier for me to beat you if you do that. So today, when this video goes out, you should be getting a Minecraft video as well. Sick of seeing leaf blows. Tomorrow should be end days. Should be. So, you'd better think it would be, wouldn't you, with the week delay it's had on it. You know what, I'll drink a potion. Why not? Why not? This seems further down this tunnel than I originally anticipated. So I think this will be our final plant. Oh no, there's one more I want to do. One more Plantera, and then we'll go and we'll do some other stuff. Not a great deal of... Oh, you're over this side. That's perfect. Come this way. Not a great deal of other stuff. We want to get another fishing quest in, I would say. And we also want to do a pirate invasion or two. So I'd like to do a bunch of them, but I don't think it's going to be massively entertaining to do a bunch in a row, because generally we're just kind of stood in our base. Not really doing much. Like with our arena. We sort of sit around, let stuff happen. But at least with our arena we can see like Frost Queens and the big boss bad guys show up and try to attack me. In my base, everything just tends to just die. Go away, spores. Let's just getting a variety of items here. So, if I remember correctly, the next Plantera robot is... Oh, there's one just spawned in just there. It wasn't here earlier. So this is new. We'll go and get it. You know, since it's in our general vicinity. The one I was going to say is around is... That I know is around. Is the one that's over at our other arena. The arena to the lower left. Easy enough to... You're at this side again, I love it. Easy enough to go and fight. We just wander over there, initiate the fight, and then jump to arena and... Well, arena, little battle area, I guess you could call it. I hate fighting these tunnels. Look, we get like a couple of bubbles off, if that. And that's what we rely on here, is the bubbles. Look at the numbers pop up. Look how few there are. So what, maybe 5%? Oh, we killed it. It's maybe 5 per second. Oh, the Plantera mask. Yeah, we are getting a variety of different drops here, which is amazing to me, actually. Usually we get just a bunch of one thing, like a bunch of wasp guns or a bunch of nettle bursts, a bunch of pygmy staff, stuff like that. It's actually being... It's actually being a little bit kinder to us with its drops. All we need, honestly, is for it to be the utmost kindness, is to keep doing what it's doing, giving us one of everything. Eventually, it should give us the axe. Eventually. Mimic. Why would you attack me? I never did anything to you, Mimic. Right, so what? Perfect. I'm going to say it was around here. Then we found it, and our arena should be just to the side. Filled! Filled to the brim with enemies, it would seem. Oh, it's Plantera. Plantera was the thing that was doing the filling. I don't think it matters which angle we shoot from. I think we lose a couple of bubbles shooting to the side. Oh yeah, I should change that so I don't die. It's going to be the death of me. It has been before, but it will be again, I imagine. Wasp gun! Oh, we got our first duplicate. First duplicate. And I think that's it for Plantera. I'm pretty sure there are no more. Is that one? Yeah, that is one. Just to the right and up. This may have spawned in, or it may have been here to begin with, and I've never noticed it. Honestly. Seems a little bit more hidden than some of the others. Oh, the effort. The effort it takes to try and fly with these rocket boots. Where am I going? Just across. It's fine. My sense of direction is absolutely terrible, as you can tell. Right. Blast that one out of here. One more Plantera. You know, this seems like a good spot to stand, which seems quite appropriate, really, considering Plantera literally came to this spot. We are going to die unless you can drink a potion. We have to wait another 3 seconds for that, though. It's going to be close. Did you see it refuse to drink a potion, then? That was the game's fault I died. That was the game's fault. Not happy with that. Not happy with that. You could see me trying to use the potion. You could see it appearing on the hotbar. It said it was available to drink. Clearly it was not. Clearly it was not. Well, I think that's all of the Plantera bolts taken care of. If there are any more over there, we probably won't go fight them. I'm annoyed with that. I really am annoyed with that. There's one there. So it's like there's one bulb. 2 bulbs, because another one spawned in, or no. So we have a... Where'd that gel come from? We have a couple of bulbs. Maybe I will go do that. We will fight a... Is everybody inside and safe? Walter, you're not still outside? No, just checking. I don't want you to die. 704. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So we'll fight some Planteras. We'll fight the pirates while we wait for... Now I could stand here. This would be interesting. That would force the pirates to spawn on this side. Or would it force them to spawn behind that wall? I think it would. That sucks. There's nowhere really I can go where I can get like a good... Can I stand here? No. Or here. Where are these pirates at? I think they're scared. I think we've got some scaredy cat pirates. So really, this is like the only place we could stay. Unless I want to do this. Then they spawn underneath, look, yeah. So I do need to go up. This is the only place I can stay, unfortunately, which is not the most interesting. Like I say, I would take these guys away and fight them in my arena or somewhere else if I could, but they come right here. This is the spot that they invade. And that sucks. Alright, well, while we wait for these pirates to go, we'll talk about some other stuff. Let's talk about my PC. So, the last few months, my PC has been getting louder. And I thought, you know, maybe it's overdue for a good clean. I clean it fairly often. I have to admit, every couple of weeks I will give it a quick clean. And then like every couple of months I'll give it a thorough cleaning. But it's still loud. So it occurred to me that it could be a couple of things. It could be like the bearings on the fan going, but I don't think they would. Not at this stage. So I think what it might be is I might need to replace the thermal paste on the processor. I don't know how often you're supposed to replace it. I know it's supposed to be replaced, but I don't know how often. But here is the problem. I do not know how to build a PC. But I somehow managed to build a PC. And it works. And I don't want to risk going in there, unplugging stuff, and then screwing up putting it back together and never getting it working again. Because that is something I will absolutely do. I will screw it up like you wouldn't even believe. And it's not just as simple as, you know, pop off the processor, put your thermal paste back on, etc, etc. I've got a liquid cooling system in here that is mounted to the motherboard. So I have to unscrew that first of all. Then take off the processor. Then do all that. And it's not as easy as it sounds. It really isn't. And one of the things I remember was the difficulty of getting the liquid cooling system on. Because the tubing or piping, whatever it is fairly rigid. And it has to bend at an awkward angle to attach to the motherboard. And I'm worried about doing that. I really am. So, you know, I really don't want to risk it, but at the same time, my PC used to be so much quieter than it is right now. It's not loud enough to bother me, but I would like to make it not be as loud. Honestly, it only gets loud. It used to only get loud when I was rendering videos, which is understandable because that's, you know, quite an intensive process to go through. But now it gets loud even when I record, which shouldn't be a problem whatsoever as far as I'm concerned. Because I use an external capture card. So it shouldn't be taxing the computer all that much at all. We're running low on these. Almost put down a table by accident. Not good. Put that away, put that away, put that away, put that away. Simple. Oh, for those of you telling me I should use the quick stack thing, I don't, because it's terrible. It is an absolutely terrible option that they've added, because it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Does that have a description on it? Quick stack. So you would think, for example, if I had a bunch of bat wings on me and a bunch of vines, it would stack them in here. And it would. However, if we were to look in, for example, this chest, it would stack away my horseman's blade, my jewel hook, and my whisk in a bottle into any spare slots it can find. It doesn't just quick stack stuff like you would expect. It quick stacks other things that you don't want it to put away, and it puts them into random chests. If it only put stuff on stuff that already existed, I'd be, okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good idea. But because it quick stacks them onto into empty spots, it ruins it for me. It ruins it. So I'm not going to be using quick stack. There are so many silly design choices in this game that don't make sense to me. I much prefer it if, well, if it did it like I said. I can feel my voice going a bit. Right, we should be, yeah, after editing this should be about 20 minutes, give or take. So we will, if I check the time, 12:43. What do you reckon? One more pirate wave, followed by one more fishing quest, followed by one more Plantera. I think that's how we'll end the video. Well, I was saying that, every time I try to do that, I end up linking from Plantera to Plantera, and then I'll end up with an hour-long video before you even realise. Where are all the pirates? Why did my guy drink a potion? One thing, that's something I was going to mention. I've been meaning to mention this for years. Literally like a year and a half, I think. And I may have mentioned it, I don't know. But ever since the last update came out for the console edition, the flame traps are about half as good as what they used to. 2/3 as good as what they used to. So you may notice the flame trap above me doesn't extend all the way anymore. And it used to. They've reduced the range of the flame traps. And I couldn't find anything about this in like any of the patch notes, which is strange. But they used to be a lot longer than what they are. So they're not quite as effective, which saddens me. Because down here, the flame traps, the flame used to come all the way. Actually, I think it used to reach inside here, if I remember correctly. Only just, but I think it did reach inside. But now, no, it doesn't even reach halfway. That saddens me. Because I really enjoy flame traps. One thing I wish they would do is allow you to orient. Don't know why I said that so strange. Orient traps. So, right now, you can lay down... Give me all these. Right now, you can lay down flame traps left or right. Or you can do spear traps aiming down. But you can't do speed traps aiming sideways. Or flame traps aiming upwards. I would like to be able to do that. Put traps on any angle. Now, I guess you could argue spear traps would only fall downwards. You could argue that. I would disagree. If they've got the momentum to pull themselves back into the box that they come out of, I would argue that they have the momentum to propel themselves sideways or whatever. But sure, let's just say they don't have the momentum to go any other direction than down. Flame traps. If they can go sideways, they can go down. They can go up. Even if firing it upward halved the distance at which it fired upwards. Because let's say the propellant wasn't as powerful. But aiming downwards should work. I want to have like flame traps on my ceiling aiming down. I want to have speed traps coming sideways. Spiky balls, you could argue, definitely only need to go on the ceiling. Because they just drop them and they bounce. But, you know, the other things, let me Let me do the other things how I want. We are out of pirate maps, by the way. By out of, I mean we have 2 left. However, they are located in a chest down here somewhere where they're going to stay hidden. Oh, where you going to go, buddy? Where you going to go? Pains me to see them do this to themselves. Well, you know, you invade my base, you get what's coming to you. Right, it should be 4:18 daytime in about 10 seconds. Are we going to be able to finish the pirate wave before daytime? No. We should be transforming any second now when we still have some pirates left. There we go, we've transformed. I'd say about another 30 seconds to a minute to end this. We'll do a loop, we'll grab all the loot. Hopefully, fingers crossed, get the coin gun. And then we shall go for the other things we're missing. I don't want to keep harping on about this, but it does annoy me how RNG is the only thing holding us back at this stage. But you know what's even more worrisome than that? Let's say I get everything I'm looking for in this episode. Let's say I get the hotline fishing rod and the axe and the coin gun and the fishing rod. What the heck am I going to do in the next few videos? I have no idea. I've been doing this stuff for so long. It's almost like a routine now. Something I feel like we should be doing. When did I start this whole thing of trying to get the axe? I feel like it's been half of our total Terraria videos have been trying to get the axe. I don't know, but that's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like. Right, let's pick up loot. Lovely, I'm liking it. There's still a man alive down here. Do believe he was a pirate captain as well. Thank you very much. Grab this. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Just checking here. There's nothing. But... Hey, Adoon. Strange to see you outside. Is Walter scared you off? Is that the case? Walter? You can buy this and you can buy this. Time to put the golden furniture away. Because, you know, we're clearly going to use this golden furniture at some point. It's absolutely going to be a thing that we do. Gotcha. Hello, Adoon. We'll talk later. We'll talk later. Ivan, please ask us something you're already on. Again? We only had one. Ugh. Fine, where do I get it? In the corruption. I think I remember exactly where we got this. I think I remember exactly where we got this last time. Right, let us be off. And try not to die. Interesting. Yeah, so I think we went, like, down here somewhere. I think we fished, like, down here. I can't see. Well, I've used my potion, so I guess I'm fishing. Also, I used the Rod of Discord rather than the fishing rod, because that works. That absolutely works. Right, on time. 2 fish in a row. What am I doing? Give me that back. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy. The less time I have to spend fishing, the absolute better. I could have spent my time there catching some ebon koi if I wanted to. But I don't think we need to. Right, come on. Angler. Give me your hotline fishing rod. We could be doing this for a long time. We could absolutely be doing this for a long time. I forgot to put away the infected scabbard fish. Alright, be careful outside, boys. There are slimes on the loose. Hanging around, causing trouble. Right, let us go. fight the last 1 or 2 Planteras. That should round us out. I don't know, maybe like half an hour-ish. Wow. It's like the game's telling me, don't do it. It's not worth it. You know you're not going to get what you want from the Plantera. Why even bother coming here in the first place? Right, we do have a travelling merchant here. I don't think we need anything from him, do we? Oh, I thought I saw a Plantera. Fine. That's why I ran over here. I'm pretty sure we've got it. I mean, we could buy more stuff. Like, we might want to buy more sake and stuff like that, but I feel as though we have everything that he offers us. I might be wrong. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what exactly I am missing from Plantera, from the travelling merchant. Why did all your loot land up there? Why would you do that to me? Right, one more I believe I saw somewhere. There's one at the end of this, and then there was one. Where was it? I remember it was over in this direction, that's why I said we can go through. Is it higher up? Whatever, let's just go over here. Just get done. Maybe this one will be the last one. Like I said, I'm going to leave my console running. And I think I'm going to leave it for about maybe 6 hours. And see what we can get. Walter. The travelling merchant doesn't have a chance, does he? Walter is just so vicious. He is a damn murderer. I mean, what has the travelling merchant ever done to him? You could argue, you know, the travelling merchant is stealing Walter's business. Well, not really. The travelling merchant sells entirely different stock to Walter. If Walter sold the same things that the travelling merchant does, I would go shopping at Walter rather than the travelling merchant. So he's not losing anywhere near as much business as what he thinks he is. Do you think Walter has a personal grudge against the travelling merchant? Did the travelling merchant steal his wife? Who knows? Why is this Plantera acting as though it's enraged? I mean, I'd be pretty angry too if there was a guy, like, throwing a flail in his face. But, come on now. Right, and I want to get this one more Plantera bulb. I'm sure it's, like, located here somewhere. There it is. It's down below the spiderweb area. Yeah, we got this. We got this. This will be the last one. Unless you know more spawning, which is something that can happen. Where do I want to go? Down here? I guess so. Or maybe not. Right, let me through. Let me through. I cannot be able to walk around. If I have to dig to get where I need to be, I will. Better believe I will. We go this way. You know what? You know what? Screw this place. Lava. It's chasing me. That was pretty dangerous. I don't know why I did that. I am getting rid of all the lava. Down and across more is where I need to be. I would very much like some HP. I've taken significant amount of damage. Although I was stood in lava burning alive. So that kind of probably didn't help. Where am I going? Back this way. I made a terrible mistake. Should be here. Right here. Where is it? How did I miss it? I really should not fight it. I have nowhere near enough health. Gotta fight some enemies. Let's fight some jungle enemies for some hearts. Alright, bring on the hornets and stuff. Is that gonna be enough HP? Ah, let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? I died to a Plantera 2 times in one video? Are you mad? That would never happen. That's insanity. Absolute insanity. Oh yeah, my voice is actually beginning to hurt a little bit now. Need to take a break. There's so much stuff I want to record though. I'm going to go record some more Minecraft at some point. I got a lot of stuff there. I don't see the axe, so... We've got another seedling! Oh my... It's I'm not going to say ridiculous. I say ridiculous too much. I think this game is breaking me. Because everything about this game is ridiculous. All drop rates and stuff to do with this game are ridiculous. There is one near the entrance to this place. I will go and I will fight that. I hate leaving a Plantera behind if I know it's within my reach. If I know I can grab it, I want to get it. Right, down where the vines grow. So roughly here. I see it. Think I don't see you? I see you. I know you. There should be enough space to fight. Hello, you. Come up here a bit. Lovely. I love it. Why are these bubbles not targeting Plantera? That was very strange, I have to admit. I had all these bubbles that I didn't want to fight back. I had the correct thing equipped and I unequipped it because I'm silly. It's something that happens. We'll get used to it. Plantera, come over here. Come on. Look how fast it is. It's like it's enraged, but I know it's not. Oh, cool. We got another seedling. Another seedling. 5% drop chance. 5%. 5%. And we've got what? How many did we get yesterday? 4 of them. And 2 of them today. That's 6. In 2 episodes. It is, one would say, ridiculous. There's a Plantera bulb right there. It's within... Why can't I teleport? There we go. It's within walking distance, so you know I have to go and do it. I mean, I'd rather not. My voice hurts. I don't want to commentate anymore. I'm dying. I'm gonna pass on into the next life. That's... Wish I had passed on into the next life. You have to watch me embarrass myself on camera. Alright, I want to go up. Up a little bit more. Smash this thing. Get potentially. Why can I not fire my... Why is this not working? You see that? See where I'm pointing this thing? And it's not coming out. This game is ridiculous. Ridiculously broken. I mean, come on. Seems like little glitches and stuff that should have been fixed a long time ago. It's not just me. I can't be the only one who's experiencing this sort of stuff. Look at me. Can't catch me. I'm all over the place. Blah, 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 blah. Picked up most of the loot bags and as I went upwards. Got a wash gun. We got a bunch of crap. We got crap, basically. Is there and now there's a Plantera bulb in our arena. I can't say, if it's within walking distance, I can't say no. Oh, that's quite a bad thing to admit, because the entire game is technically within walking distance. So by that logic, as long as the Plantera bulb's anywhere, we can fight it. We have on what we need to have on. Plantera, come with me. It's very important. You don't understand. You see, I need you to go over here so I can hit you with more bubbles, which will inevitably bring forth your death, which may one day yield a hammer known as the axe. That's right, a hammer. Not his axe. It's not an axe. It's not a weapon. It's a hammer. One of quite possibly the most useless tools in the game is the hammer. It's used for doing background walls, which is for when you build. And a lot of this game isn't even about building. Generally, you'll build like one thing and then never build again, like a base. You'll generally build a base and that will be it. Why would you need a hammer beyond that? I mean, I build a lot of stuff and I don't even use my hammer that much. Let alone a Plantera level hammer. We do not have any Plantera bulbs in our little spawning area here. That is fine. It is 6:27 PM. Is it time for a fishing quest? Have we done one? Screw it. Right, I'm not waiting around for another day. We've got no Planteras to fight. We've got no pirate map. We've got 2 pirate maps. We have nothing really to do. Walter, where did you bury the traveling merchant? Where did you stuff his corpse? 2 Plantera trophies. Ardoon is back to the door. You look at me. Are you preventing me from leaving, Ardoon? You trapping me in here with what? Walter? This isn't a fight club. That was... I think Ardoon might be working with Walter. Did you say we blocked the door so I couldn't escape? That's pretty scary. Gotta keep my eye on that old Ardoon. They'll never learn. They will never, ever learn. Right, thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow for end days, possibly, maybe the next day. Tune in on Monday for more regular Terraria. I'm going to leave this to run now. And, I should probably turn on my traps too. Just in case. I'm going to leave this to run. Odds are we're going to get a solar eclipse in the morning. And when we return, lots of time will have passed. I will have some pirate maps on my side. Lots of Planteras will have spawned in. And we may have gotten lucky enough to have a blink root spawn down there. For now, though, goodbye.